I think everything's all set here. Hey, folks. Dave back here in Studio B. Just got back from the rink, and before I turned in for the night, I was dying to play some hockey tonight. So we're going to play some hockey here tonight on the channel again. I've been addicted to APBA hockey and hockey bones. I just can't help myself. So tonight we're going to play the Andy Brown game. Not that there really is an Andy Brown game, but he was the last of the NHL maskless goalies. In fact, I think when he played in the WHA, I'm pretty sure that he was the last maskless goalie of all time, and that was in. Well, this is going to be a game from 73-74, so I'm pretty sure that he was maskless in 75. I think he might have played a little bit into 76. Alrighty. In fact, let me check that right now, real quick. So, because I was just there and I want to make sure I got it right. So if I go to 73, 74, and I go to the Pittsburgh Penguins and I go to Andy Brown. Andy Brown, he was 29 years old here in this game, and he ended up playing into the 76-77 season. So he went to play 3 seasons with the Racers in the WHA, 74, 75, and then 76-77. He got 10 games in. He only went 1-4 in that last season, so he was kind of winding down. He's only 32 years old at that point. But yeah, so we're going to play the Andy Brown game here on the channel. This is one I had picked out for a while. I says, I'm going to play here on the channel. Am I feeling better as Barbara comes by and David C. comes by? Not really. I was falling asleep at the rink today. I was not feeling that good. But I got a doctor's appointment in the morning, and so I thought I would just come in tonight. And I was going to go to bed. I'm like, no, I can't keep going to bed. I'm going to play something tonight. Then I'll go to bed. I've been in bed too much, And what did I see? The Rangers won today? Was that the outdoor game? I missed that. I was at the rink. Jeremy stops by as well as another replay guy. Hooray! Thanks for coming by. And all right, so let's get going here. So I'm going to go show you my overhead view. That's what I got right now. Hopefully that looks okay. I might try to turn this away a little bit so you can see the cards a little bit better. So again, this is 1973-74. Boston Bruins going into Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. And again, Andy Brown, one of the last maskless goalies, if not the last maskless goalie. And this is, I was going to play the final game for him, which is against Atlanta, but I wanted to play the Bruins coming into Pittsburgh. And so the Rangers won again in overtime. Great. Oh, good for you guys. The Bruins can't win in overtime, so when I go to overtime, I just turn off the TV. This is kind of what I do. All right, so let me get my Excel sheet up here so you see the 20 minutes on the scoreboard. We're going to get line 1 out here for each team. And now we should be ready to go. All right, so let's go. And here's the face-off. So Sil Apps and Phil Esposito, and it's actually +1 for the Penguins. Disadvantage right wing, but Esposito wins it over to Hodge. Hodge, a 43, is a 29, and his pass is going to be deflected into the corner, and it's taken by Ron Stackhouse. Ron Stackhouse, a 62. He rolls an 8. Do we have a forecheck 11? We have 4, 8, 10. No, we don't have forecheck 11. So that's going to be a wide shot. On the wide shot, we got a 9. Is it greater than the clearing level? We have 7 on the clear between Vadnais and Orr. So to check against a clear, if greater than goalie freezes the wild cam for a face-off. Yeah, so either way, that was going to be a face-off. If they do clear it, it's a face-off, and if they don't clear it, it was a face-off. So here we go. 1 minute off the clock, face-off in the Boston zone. And again, it's +1 for Pittsburgh, so it's going to be disadvantage left wing. So Buzik's going to get it in his own zone. A 64 is a 6, and he's going to bring it up over to Penguin blue line, but it's going to be offside. And so we got a face-off here at center ice. Minute and a half gone by. Quick-moving game here in Pittsburgh. Andy Brown, the last maskless goalie here. And here we go off this face-off. Finally, Penguins win the face-off. Lowell McDonald with a puck. A 21 is a 5 going up against Bobby Orr. That 5 is going to turn into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. They have a block 4, so the block roll. So the shot's going to be blocked and deflects into the crowd for a face-off, and that'll give us a chance to change line. So Penguins, each team's going to come out with line 4 here. They want to get line 4 into the game early. So line 4 will come out for each team. And again, what I do is I double shift the center for line 4. Now the center from line 1. Because back in the day, you didn't have really full line. So what are they going to do? 4 and 2 and 4 and 3. All right, so here we go. So let me get my line squared away. So at 4 and 2 for Boston and 4 and 3 for the Penguins. All right. So here we go. So now the face-off is still +1 and advantage right D. So it comes back to Yvon Lebert. Yvon Lebert, that's a 41. So that turns into a 24. And all he can do is just dump it into the corner. And Darrell Edestrand's going to get it. Darrell Edestrand, a 23, turns into a 22. He plays it up. It's going to be knocked down at center by Sil Apps. And he'll start to play for the Penguins. A 53. I'm not playing matchups tonight. So this is going to be a straight 53 roll. A 9 is going to be a block shot. And that deflects over to Edestrand. Edestrand, a no-time roll. A 43 is a 29, and he has to dump it into the corner. Around the boards, Durbano gets it. Steve Durbano, a 46, is a 42, and a 42 is a possible bench minor in a neutral zone faceoff. I am going to write my own plays, by the way. My own rare plays for this game eventually. All right, so no penalty on Boston and no penalty on the Penguins. Oh, you know what I need to do? And I didn't get. I knew I was going to forget something. I need to get my my power play numbers here. I need to dig out 73. Oh, I have it right on the top here. How nice. And get my power play numbers. All right, so the bench minor for Boston is 0. Interesting. And they're a +1 and 0. And the Penguins, their bench minor is 11. And they're a 0-0. Okay, so just Boston power play gets bumped up 1. And that's that. And the Rangers are down 4-1. And they came back and they won in overtime. Good. That's pretty cool. All right. So no bench minor, face off at center ice here. Oh, we got to change lines again. So line 1 coming right back out. And line 2 over here on the D. And Boston will send out line 2. And line 1. And I really do like the variety that I get when I play this like this. So 2-1, 1 and 2. So 2 and 1, and 1 and 2. Okay. Sanderson and Apps on the draw, and it's going to be a +1 again. Right wing, Jean Pronovo with a puck. A 34 is a 31. A pass, physical 10, 2, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, no, they're not going to make that pass. Intercepted by Carol Vadney. Carol Vadney skating with a puck for Boston. A 42 is a 6 going up against Pronovo, so that's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. That shot is going to be blocked. It goes into the crowd and face-off. So we played 4 minutes. Not a shot on net. We got Ross Brooks in net for Boston and maskless Andy Brown over here. And nobody in net as Gary softs by. And Mark, thanks for coming by, guys. I'm playing a little hockey tonight before I hit the sack. I don't know if you saw that game that I was talking about, that junior game that was 37-1. I was watching some of that tonight on Flow Sports, and that's exactly what it was. I was skipping ahead. It was like 22-0 after 2 periods, and they still managed to score 15 goals in the third. And they had commentators, too, and they were just, a couple of kids doing the best they could. That's pretty unbelievable. All right, so we got a face-off in the zone over here, +1 for Pittsburgh, but it's going to go to Wayne Cashman. Cashman, a 43, is a 29, and he gets bumped off the puck and sends it in deep, but Nick Beverly's going to get it. Beverly, a 33, that's a 2 going up against Cashman. who's on the right wing tonight. So that's going to be a 3. So it's going to be a shot on goal and a shot range of 11. Oh, I rolled a 14. So a shot and a save. Shot and a save. And Brooks will make the save with a 41, and he's going to hang on. So our first shot of the game, and that goes to Pittsburgh. And we want to change lines again. Is it me? Is this game flying by? We've already got 3 line changes. So 3 and 3 come out here. I know I got a head cold, but as far as I know, I'm playing it right. We got 1 shot in 6 minutes. Is that what's going on here? Huh. And then line 3 over here, too. So we got both line 3s coming out here. So Shepard, Schmatz, and Savard for Boston. Line 2 defense. So we'll see Dallas Smith and Edestran again. All right, so we got 3-2 and 3-3 here for our things. Yeah, I hope to give me something better, too, because I have my last huge weekend is next weekend. I got to work in the morning, and then I go to the rink for 3 games and then 2 more on Sunday. And I'm going to be complete junk, so I need to get something. That's why I'm going to the doctor Monday, so I can be ready for that. All right, so here we go. Face-off in the Boston zone. Even on the face-off. Home left wing, so it's going to go to Chuck Arneson. A roll of 43 is a 29, and he just dumps that into the corner. Edestran's going to get it. Darryl Edestran. A 21 is a 31, and pass physical 10, so they get 3, 4, 5, and with Durbano, 5 is 10. So that pass is going to be, as Edestran is hit, he dumps that into the corner, and Durbano gets it, And in the corner, Durbano, a 43. Wow, some terrible rolls here. 29s across the board. Just intercepted by the left D over and over and over. Finally, something different. A 12. That's a 25. This is going to go to right D. And now we got to make a line change. So, line 2 will come out here with line 1 defense for the Gwins. And Boston will do the same. 2 and 1 as they're matching lines right now. The 2 coaches. So Orr will roll back out with Vadnais. And the puck is over here with LeBert. So let's go 2-1, 2-1. Quick moving period here. No penalties, no shots, really. This is unusual for APBA. I usually get tons of shots, but, you never know what happens. And Mark says he has Vegas nice boxers. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, so LeBert in the corner with it now. A 13 is a 22. His pass up is knocked down by Sanderson on a nice steal. And Sandy has the puck. A 32 for Sanderson. He moves this. He's bumped off the puck by Ron Schock, who takes it over. And Ron Schock's going to get a shot on net. His shot saved by Brooks. That's shot number 2. And a 33 is a 1. That's going to be picked up by Vadnais. Carol Vadnais with a puck. A 23. And he loses it as well up to center ice to Schock. And now we got another line change coming up here. So 1 and 2 for the Penguins. A lot of nothing happening in here. This game's kind of flying by. That's fine by me. I didn't want an extra inning game anyway. Not tonight. I do need to get to bed tonight. I really would like to get to bed tonight. Alrighty, so 3 and 3 and 1 and 2. So a little advantage here for the Penguins as we make some line changes here. Halfway through the first period, no score. Boston not even a shot on Andy Brown on the maskless goaltender. I thought we'd have some drama with that, but I guess we're not. Schock now rolls a 41. Boy, these dice are just terrible tonight. A 24 intercepted by Doak, and he will carry the puck for Boston. Gary Doak, a 22. Gary Doak is a 6. Going up against Pronovo, and that's going to be a 7 shot block plus 2. That shot's going to be blocked and deflects to Pronovo. No time roll for Pronovo. A 26 is a 16 going up against Doak, and that'll remain a 16, and that'll be intercepted by the left wing. So Andre Savard has it now. A 53, again, not playing matchups tonight. 19 going up against the center, so that's going to be a 20. That's intercepted by Burrows. Burrows with it now. A 13 is a 22, and this is going to be picked off by Shepard. And we got to change the lines again. So not one of my better games here on the channel, here in 73-74. This has been kind of a lame game here through the first 12 minutes of the game. And now Boston line 1 comes out. So let's see if Esposito, Hodge, and Busick can get something going. So line 2 defense. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. We'll subtract that. All right, so now Shepard with the puck. A 56, a 3 going up against Lukovic. A 3 is going to be a shot tip in. All righty, so that's not going to be good. So it's going to be 4 on the tip in. Second highest I with a 1. And his shot 4, 5. So Dallas Smith tries to tip it in. He's the second highest. And he's got a 5. So a 5 and a 1. No rebound. I mean, wide shot. Yeah. Sometimes that's why I don't like to use the tips and the rebounds and stuff. But I still do use it. So Dallas Smith goes to the front of the net, tries to get a stick on it, and that shot is wide. And the wide shot says check to clear. The clear is an 8, and that beats the clearing rating. So the goalie freezes the puck, so no matter how we slice it, it's going to be a face-off in the zone. All righty. So we got 7.5 to go here in the first period. Only 2 shots in this one, both for the Penguins. So we have even on the face-off. Let me make sure everything's back. No. We got Esposito out here, so we're back even on the face-off. Home left D, so Stackhouse gets it. A 41 is a 24. Intercepted in the shot on goal by Edestrand, but he needs to roll a 9, and he does. So that shot on goal is going to be a save. There's our first shot of the net, and Andy Brown turns it aside, and a 14 is a 30. And that's going to bounce to Esposito for a shot on net. So Brown with a save. Esposito with it. Shot range to 26 and rolled a 33. Another save by Brown. Couple of quick saves here. A 35 is a 5. And that'll be picked up by Lukovic. So Andy Brown stops Edestrand and then stops Esposito. And the Bruins quickly get a couple shots on net. And Lukovic will skate with it now. A 28. And his pass up is knocked down. And it caroms over to Hodge. Hodge, oh boy, 29. Terrible rolls. Hodge is just going to dump this into the corner. Stackhouse gets it, and let's make some line changes here. So line 1 will come out for the Penguins with line 2 back on the D. Boston rolling out line 4 again. Very interesting that they're going to play line 4 twice here in the first period. Maybe the coach sees something. He wants to roll out these guys. I mean, they got nothing going on right now. And then line 3D. Wow, so they got their worst guys on the ice right now. Absolute worst guys on the ice. All right, so 4, 3, 1, and 2. So this is the chance for the Penguins now to get something done. With 6 minutes to go in the period, Stackhouse with the puck. A 13 is a 22. He's going to lose it to Esposito. Esposito for Boston. Out there with line 4. A 12 for Esposito is a 4 going up against Apps. That's going to be a 6 shot on goal, block +1. This shot is blocked, and it's going to be a face-off. So, not a lot going on here. 15 minutes gone, just 2 shots on net. I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing this correctly, because I'm just really never seen a game with, like, nothing going on like this. All right, so we have +1 for Pittsburgh on the face-off, and Esposito's going to get it in the offensive zone. 63 is a 5. It's going to be a shot on goal. That's in range. So Esposito wins the face-off, gets it, turns around, fires on Brown, 25, and it's a save by Andy Brown. So that's in range. Brown with the stop, and it's picked up by Lowell McDonald here on the left wing. A 12 was a 5. Going up against Esposito is going to be a 6. Right. Yep, shot on goal, block +2. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's going to get the shot on net. So another shot, and 34. Oh, he's got a 26, but I'm out of range. Shot and a save by Brooks. 46 is a 44. And we got a rebound coming up. All right, so let's check the rebound. A rebound, oh boy, 6 and 6. That's good and bad. On the rebound, it's going to be the third highest I with a 6. So third highest, 6, 5, 6, 5. So it's going to be this guy. So a rebound goes to Apps, a 5 and a 6 on the rebound. And shot on goal +2. So his shot range is 23, so 24, 25. Apps shoots this one. That's in range. Oh, boy. Apps on the rebound. Ross Brooks can't make this save. It's a score. And Pittsburgh jumps on the board first. Apps with the goal, and it's 1-0. That comes at 15:33 of the first period. Still Apps. 2 assists on that one, and 1 and 2. So I'm thinking it's going to be McDonald and Pronovo. So McDonald, so the top line cashes in. Alrighty, so here we go. 1-0 Pittsburgh, and we need to make a line change. So that paid off playing the top line against the bottom line for the Bruins, and that pays off for Pittsburgh as they get the rebound goal, and they lead this one 1-0. So, yeah, that's where the line changes really kind of come into play here. Alrighty, so we got 3 and 1, and now Boston comes out with line 1. See what they can get going. 1 and 2. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. All righty. So face off at center after the goal. And it's going to be even on the face off. Oh, damn it. I screwed up. Home center. So Lalonde gets it. A 22. A 2 going up against Edistran. So that 2 is going to be a 3. He'll get a shot on goal. That will be a save. And a 22 by Brooks. It's going to be picked up by the right D, so Smith has it now. Smith, a 35, and with an 11, that's going to be a minor penalty on Smith. So Dallas Smith goes to the box here, and we'll have our first power play of the game. And I think we're going to have Esposito and Hodge will be out there for this penalty kill. All right. So that was what, Dallas Smith. Yeah, I could roll for misconduct. I'm not gonna though. So at 16:49 of the first period, Dallas Smith goes for Boston. And with 3 minutes to go, about 3 minutes to go in the period, Penguins go on a man advantage here. So I need to pull up my man advantage chart. Penguins controlling this game now, 5 shots to 3. They scored on the only in-range chance. Andy Brown stopped Esposito on the only in-range chance, and here we go. So let's put 4 up here, and we'll go on the power play here. All right, here we go. And it's a face-off now, +1 for Pittsburgh. Disadvantage right wing, so Hodge is going to get it. Hodge, a 21, short-handed is a 6, and he'll play that up and pin it at center ice. We got a whistle. Another face-off, right wing, so it's going to go to Pronovo. Pronovo with an 11. He's going to get a shot on net, and that's going to be in range. Oh, boy. Shot on net. Pronovo teeing this one up. Score! 2-0 Pittsburgh now. They're 2 for 2 on in-range chances, and the power play goal by Pronovo. And the Penguins are stunning the Bruins here, 2-0. So Pronovo, and is going to be 2 assists, and it's going to be 1 and 3. So Apps and Stackhouse on the power play goal get the assist. So 2-0 Penguins. Who would have thought? And now we play 2 minutes ago. So we'll just put out line 1 here, and we'll just finish out the period with line 1. All right, here we go. So the power play is up. I'll put this away for now, and here we go. Left wing, disadvantage. Busick with it now. A 42 for Busick. That's a 6 going up against a D, so it's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. Shot is blocked, and it deflects to Apps. No time roll to still Apps, who's got a goal and an assist tonight. 46 is a 41. And neutral zone face-off, possible bench minor. No and no. So no bench minor. So here we go. Face-off now with a minute and a half to go. And Esposito's going to get it. A 43 is a 5. Going up against Apps, it's going to be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. Esposito's going to get the shot. It's in range. So Esposito makes a move, splitting the D. He comes in all alone on Andy Brown, and Andy Brown turns him aside again. Andy Brown, 2 for 2 on Esposito in range, as the 51 is a 4, and Andy Brown comes up with another huge save. And a puck is picked up by McDonald with a minute to go in the period. McDonald, a 23 is a 4, going up against Orr, is going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2, so we have 2, 4, 6 shots going to be blocked, and we got a face-off. 30 seconds to go in the period. On the draw, Pronovo gets it in the offensive zone. 26 is a 16, and this pass is intercepted, and that'll do it in the period. So the score at the end of 1, Pittsburgh 2, and Boston nothing. Andy Brown, only with 4 saves, but 2 in range. A very low offensive game here between the Bruins and the Penguins. Alrighty. D. Scott comes by. Thanks for coming by. Alrighty, so let's roll out 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. What do you think? We'll roll out line 2 for everybody to start this period. Yeah. I'm tired now. I'm making mistakes on my spreadsheet. All right, there we go. So second period action as the Zamboni leaves the ice. And we'll recap our scoring as we like to do. Sil Apps opened the scoring from McDonald and Pronovo at 15:33, and it was 1-0 Pittsburgh. Then late in the period on a power play, it was Pronovo from Apps and Stackhouse, and that's where we stand. It is 2-0. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Shots on goal. 4 for Boston, but 2 were in range. And Pittsburgh was 6 and 2 in range. So here we go. As P-Jet stops by, rooting for the Penguins here. And Andy Brown in net. Without the mask on, Andy Brown's doing well, stopping Esposito twice at close range. All right, so the face-off is even. And here we go. Even. Visitor right wing. So Cashman with it now. Cashman and his long pass doesn't connect, and that's going to be icing on the Bruins. Even again on the face-off. I'm going to roll this again. Visitor left wing. So Donnie Marcotte, a 64 is a 4. He comes down the ice. Shot read to 25. Marcotte racing in. He goes around Burrows. That's in range. Marcotte shoots. And he scores! Donnie Marcotte beats Andy Brown on the far side. And just 44 seconds into the period, the Bruins are on the board. It is now 2-1. So Donnie Marcotte takes the puck in his own zone, created a 2-on-1, and he comes down the wing, and he scores far side on Brown. And it's now Penguins 2 and the Bruins 1. 2 assists on this one here, and it's going to be 1 and 4. So I'm thinking Cashman and Edistran. So Wayne Cashman and Daryl Edistran will get the assists. So the Bruins are back in it now. It is 2-1. Face off the center, even on the draw. Visitor center. Sanderson gets it. Sanderson, he comes right in on the net. Shoots this one, and another save by Brown. 41. It bounces to the highest shooter unless they can clear it. And they will clear it away, and Brown will cover it up. So there's no chance for Boston to get that puck. All righty. So here we are now. Face off in the Penguin zone. 18:30 to go here in the second period. A quick goal by Marcotte gets him on the board. It's 2-1. Oh, damn it. I did that again, didn't I? Visitor left D, so it comes back to Edistran. Edistran 32, pass 16, so I got 3, 8, 10. No, he's going to make the pass. And we'll pass that to highest shooter. So we're going to pass that to Sanderson, right? Let me just double check that. Oh, now I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, yeah, that was a physical 16, so that's going to be a pass to Sanderson. Yep. All righty, Sanderson. 61 is a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. And we'll make a line change in a second. I owe the game some time here, so another no time roll. 51 is a 4 going up against Cashman. That's a 5. That's a Soga. Does anybody have a 51? No, nobody over here has a 51. And so we'll get a neutral zone faceoff. Now we can change the line. So line 1 will come back out for the Penguins with line 3 on the D. And for Boston, they're going to go 3 and 3. It looks like. No, I have 3 out there, so I'm going to have to go. Oh yeah, no, 3 and 3 is right. 3 and 3 is right. Boy, I tell you, I'm starting to get tired now. I'm starting to see things. Alrighty, so here we go. 3 and 3 and 1 and 3. Okay, so here we are. Face off at neutral ice. Apps and Shepard +1 for Pittsburgh. Advantage lefty. So back to Steve Durbano. Durbano with a 25, and that pass is knocked down. It bounces into the corner behind the net. Al Sims gets it. Al Sims, long pass looking for Schmatz. He can't connect, and that will be icing on the Bruins. So the faceoff will be back in their zone. 2-1 Penguins. Shots are 6-6 here in the third. Not a lot of shots at all. Usually you get tons of shots. Tonight, they're at a premium. Another +1 on the faceoff here for the Penguins. Disadvantage left wing, Andre Savard, a 32. 26. This passes up. It bounces over to McDonald, who's going to get a shot on net, and that's in his range. That's in range as McDonald keeps the puck in, turns, fires on Brooks, and Brooks will make the save. And he hangs on for the faceoff. So Savard, an ill-advised pass up the middle. It bounces over to Lowell McDonald, and he rips one on the net. And Ross Brooks come over here. And Andy Brown was the racer goalie when you were a kid. Yep, he played 3 more seasons after he left Pittsburgh. And finished up, I just read the stats. He played, 10 more games or something like that in 76, 77. And, yep, so that's why we're playing him tonight. The last maskless goalie in the NHL. And we're playing him tonight. All right. Oh, now we got to do some more line changes here. I'm trying to keep up on that. So line 2 and line 1, and then line 2 and line 2 for Boston. All righty. So 2, 2, 2, and 1 here. This game's moving along, folks. It really is. Either that or I'm just getting better at it. And I also haven't got a lot of crazy stuff tonight, so that makes it easier. All right. So off the face-off, it's even. Penguins got some good face-off men, let me tell you. Even home left wing. So Kelly gets it. Battleship Bob Kelly for the Penguins. A 31 is a 1. Shot on net is going to be a save by Ross Brooks. And a 52 is a 27. And can they clear it away? No, they can't clear it. So on the 27, it's going to go to the third highest shooter here. 1, 2, 3. It's going to bounce to Schock, who's going to get a shot on net. Ron Schock, range of 21. Oh, he hits it exactly. It's on the net. Ron Schock, point blank chance to 22 is a save by Brooks. He comes across with a stick, and he kicks this into the corner. Ron Schock with the chance. That's 4 in-range chances now for Pittsburgh, and now Ross Brooks has made a couple of 10-bell saves. And Dallas Smith with the puck now. Dallas Smith, a 31 is a 7. Shot on goal blocked +2. And that will be blocked. And it deflects over to Bob Kelly. Bob Kelly, a 24. That's going to be a shot blocked as well. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off. So 15 minutes ago here in the period. JC Sports Replays comes by. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, the Noble says how crazy he was that he never wore a mask. I can't picture it. I just can't. Not when catchers wore masks. You know what I mean? It would have been simple to put on a catcher's mask. You know what I mean? Or some kind of variety. Anyway, just not how they did it. All right, so we got a face-off in the Bruin zone, even on the draw. And visitor right wing, so it's going to go to Wayne Cashman. Wayne Cashman, a 43, 29. He's just going to dump this into the far corner. Stackhouse gets it behind the net for Pittsburgh. A 21 is a 31. Stackhouse, a long pass up the middle. 2, 6, 10. Taken away as Edistrand stepped up at the blue line to take that away. And now we're going to go 3 and 2 for the Penguins here. And then Boston's going to roll out their top line. So we're going to see Esposito, Busick, Hodge, Orr, and Vadnais eventually get out here. I haven't seen them out here all together in quite some time. So we got 14 minutes to go, and then when I spin this, we're going to lose some time, and here we go. So Edistrand with the puck. A 34. What crappy rolls tonight? 31. Pass physical 10. They get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, they don't have a 10. So he's going to make the pass to Hodge. Hodge is going to get it. Edistrand heads to the bench. Vadnais comes out. And so that was not no time on that one there. That's just a pass. Okay, so no time. 62 for Hodge. That's an 8. Do I have a forecheck 11? We have 4, 8. Oh, yeah, we got a forecheck of 13. So Hodge is going to get a shot on net in a range of 32. That's going to be out of range. And Andy Brown stops this one, and he's just going to cover it up here for the face-off. I'm no genius, but playing without a mask when a puck is flying, yeah, it is. Keith, you're exactly right, Keith. Yeah, I don't get it. And Keith says, congrats, Bob, on the Rangers. Yep. Good job. I might have to watch some of the highlights of that tonight. All right, so we got a face-off in the Pittsburgh zone, even on the face-off between Esposito and Lalonde. Even home left wing, so Arneson gets it. He rolls a 52. 27. Intercepted by Esposito. Esposito in the front, turns and fires. Another save by Andy Brown. Brown has been huge in the net, and is picked up by the right wing, Lukowicz. He's going to get a shot on net. 24, I rolled a 52. That's just going to be another save by Brooks. 22 is going to bounce over here to the right D, and this is going to be Orr. Orr finally with the puck. Bobby Orr. He gets it. He's just going to dump it into the far corner, and we're going to make some changes here. So line 2D comes out, and line 3, offense for Boston. And then 2 and 1 over here for the Gwins. All right, so 3, 2, 2, and 1. 3, 2, 2, and 1. I wish this was a little bit faster, but it is what it is. All right, so who's with the puck now? Dave Burrows has the puck. Burrows rolls a 16. That's a 28. He's just going to fire it up the boards, and it kicks around over to Schmotz. So Bobby Schmotz will have it for the Bruins at center ice. Schmotz, a 61. That's going to be a 6 going up against the center. So that's going to be a 7. Shot block plus 2. And, yeah, he rolls a 4. We needed a 6. I didn't get it. So that shot's going to be blocked. And, it comes right back to Schmotz, though. Comes right back to Schmotz for a shot on goal plus 1. This is going to be in range. This shot's going to be in range. So this is going to be blocked. Shot in range. As Schmotz fires this through a screen. Score! Bobby Schmotz. His first shot was blocked. It came back to him. He fired it again. Brown was screened on this one. And the Bruins have come back to tie it. It's 2-2 on the goal by Schmotz. 8:40. The time of this goal. And we're going to get 2 assists on this one with 1 and 3. So we have 25, 22, 21. So Shepard and Savard will get the assists on the Schmotz goal. And we're all tied up at 2-2. So the Bruins come back with 2 goals here in the second. And we're tied up. So face-off now is going to be even. home right wing. Blaine Stoughton with it now. At 24 to 27. His pass is knocked down, and it's Shepard skating with it for Boston. Greg Shepard, a 33. Here he comes. Shepard comes in over the line. Shepard fires this one high on Brown. Brown gets a piece of that one. And that deflects over into the corner. It's going to be picked up by Stackhouse. And we got to make a line change. Line 1 rolls over the boards for the Penguins. And for Boston, they're sending out line 4 again. Holy cow. So Esposito comes out centering Dave Forbes and Terry O'Reilly. And Orr and Vadnais will come out. So, is that right? 4, 1, 1, and 2? I think so. 4 and 1 and 1 and 2. Okay, and so Stackhouse in the corner with the puck at 33. Stackhouse comes down the wing. He's going to get a long shot on the net, easily turned aside by Brooks. 21 is a 6, and he looks around and Brooks will cover it up. And so the Penguins will get an offensive zone face-off. And face-off will be to the right of Brooks in the net, and we have a +1 for the Penguins. Disadvantage left D. Vadnais going to get it. 12 to 25. He passes up. It's kept in at the point by Burrows. Yep, he's going to get a shot on the net here. His long shot saved by Brooks. 14 on the save is a 30, and that's going to bounce to the center. It's going to bounce to Apps. Apps is going to get a shot. Apps shoots this one. Another save by Ross Brooks. 45, and this time he'll hang on, and he'll get the whistle. So, shots are picking up here in the second period. 13 to 10 now in favor of Pittsburgh. Face off in the Boston zone. +1 for Pittsburgh on the draw. And disadvantage left D, so Vadnais will get it. Vadnais a 44, and Vadnais is going to skate this one out. He's coming up the wing. Vadnais fires this one. Saved by Andy Brown. 15 is a 4, and that's going to be picked up by McDonald on the left wing. McDonald skates it out of the zone. McDonald gets ahead of steam. 3, he's going against O'Reilly. So he's going to be a 3, turns into a 5. Soga, anybody with a 64? I don't think so. And it's going to be offside at the Bruin blue line. So line 4 is going to roll out here for the Penguins with defensive line 1 with 8 minutes to go here in the second period. We had a fast-moving first period. This period settled down just a little bit. Either that or maybe the NyQuil's quick kicking in. I'm not sure. I didn't take any NyQuil yet. Maybe later. All righty. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 now as the line 4 rolls out for the Penguins. They haven't really used their fourth line much today, but they're out there now. And we got a face-off at center ice, so it's going to be +1 Penguins. Oh, I screwed up again. Advantage left D. So Stackhouse gets it. 24 is 27 and intercepted by Esposito. So I owe a no time roll here for my mistake. 24 is a 9. That shot's going to be blocked and deflects over to Snell. Ted Snell with it now. A 62 for Snell. That's going to be shot. Do I have a forecheck 11? No, they don't. So it's going to be a wide shot. They will get the clear, and so it's going to be a face-off. So it's going to be frozen here. And Keith says he's got great respect for Messier for what he did in '94. And he's a Caps fan. Oh, interesting. All right, face-off in the Boston zone. +1. Advantage right wing. So Snell's going to get it. A 64 is a 7. Shot on goal block +2. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. He rolls the 5, so it is blocked, and it deflects to Busick. Busick with it now. A 15 is a 2. Going up against Snell, so Busick's going to get a shot on net. Here comes Busick down the wing. Shot range of 34. It's in range. Busick goes around DeMarco. Goes in with the backhand. Score! Johnny Busick goes down the left wing, cuts around DeMarco, and his backhand shot eludes Andy Brown as he dove across without his mask. And Busick has put Boston up. It's 3 goals here in the second period for Boston. And at 13:08, it is now 3-2 Bruins. And 2 assists on that one, and 2 and 4 actually. So it's going to be 2 and 4. So Hodge and Edestrand. So Edestrand with a pair of assists for the Bruins today. Not bad. And the faceoff will come to center. So 6.5 to go here in a second. Bruins not only have tied it up, but have taken the lead. Advantage center. Apps with it now at 22. He's going to come in and get a shot on net. Just out of range, though. A shot and a save. Did that register? No, it did. Shot and a save, and a 32 is a 26. And that deflects to the second highest unless they can clear it, and they can't clear it. So it's going to go to the second highest frequency, and that's going to be Apps. No. 1, 2. It's going to be Nowak. So Hank Nowak, the former Bruin, is going to get a shot here. Hank Nowak shoots. His shot range is 0. Easy save for Brooks. And a 42 is a 4. And that'll be picked up by the left wing Busick. And we got to make some changes. Oh, damn it. Oh, did I really drop this card? Oh, man. Alrighty, so line 1 comes out. Luckily, it didn't go too far that way. So 1 and 3 come out on the defense. And for Boston, 2 and 3. And I think who has the puck? I think Busick had the puck when I dropped the card, right? And 2 and 3. No, Busick's going to get the puck. I don't remember because I dropped my card and I forgot my place. I lost my place. Tommy ball game. I've really gotten a good flow to the game. Yeah, I've been playing this quite a bit, this and Hockey Bones, and I've really been kind of, I got my setup here, and that's the big thing, is having a good setup and knowing where everything is. I started to work on a table of contents today at the rink. I was writing down what I want to do for my cheat sheet, and if I need to look something up in a hurry, because there's still a few things I'm not clear about. They're in the rules, but you got to dig them out, so I'm going to dig them out and write them down now. All right, so Busick with the puck. A 25 for Busick is a 2 going up against Urbano. That's going to be a 3. Busick's going to get a shot on net. Oh, another one. In range again. Busick looking for his second, but this time Brown will make the save as he poke-checked that away from Busick at the last second. So Johnny Busick almost scoring a pair of goals here, but this time Andy Brown comes up with the poke check. LeBaire with it now, a 56. That's a 34, and as we say, a 34 is a 34 is a 34. So penalty here on LeBaire. It's the first power play for the Bruins. Each team with only one penalty in this one, and this penalty comes at 14:40 for those of you scoring at home. So LeBaire goes to the box. Boston rolls out line 1 for the power play. And let's put the power play over here. On the Hockey Bones one, there's a power play button, which is kind of nice. You don't have to do all this stuff. So let's put this to 4. And we got the power play, and we'll pull out my little power play chart over here. We'll get a drink because my throat's getting dry. And things could get ugly if I get O'Reilly and Durbano out there. Imagine that. Right? Imagine that. All right, so here we go. Face-off at center. Power play for the Bruins. Esposito and Apps going at it. And Apps, again, is a fantastic face-off man, so it's +1. Vantage left D, so he wins it back. Who's going to sit, by the way? McDonald's going to sit. So he's going to sit here in the power play. Stackhouse with it. A 26 is a 15 shorthanded. Well, that's going to be a pass. ARX. All right, so we got to see if he's going to kill some time here on this pass or not. So we need to roll again and check his assist range of 32. And yeah, so he's going to make a nice pass, and he's going to push this up to, well, it's going to be the third guy. So actually, it's going to go to Apps, and he's going to kill some time. Nice job on that one. So we're going to kill some time. Not two times, just the one, though. And so it's going to be over here now with a 15 and a 2 short. He's going to get a shot on goal here. Still Apps moving in. Shot is going to be stopped by Brooks. And a 34 is a 31. And, oh, boy, it's going to come over here to Pronovo, who's going to get a shot. Pronovo shoots. Another save by Brooks. So short-handed, they're getting it done. A 33 And it bounces back to DeMarco at the point. DeMarco's going to get a shot. All short-handed. DeMarco shoots this one. Another save by Brooks. I don't know if that registered or not. I hope it did. In a 35, 4 finally is picked up by the left wing. It's Busick. So good penalty killing there as a handful of shots on net. Busick skating with it now. Oh, a 65 is a 29. And he dumps that into the corner. Stackhouse gets it. They should do it in the penalty. 24 is a 27. No, it's intercepted by Esposito. Still time. A few seconds left on the man advantage. Esposito with a 54, a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. So they get a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I rolled a 6. Esposito shots on the net, but that'll be a save by Andy Brown. In a 22, it's picked up by the right D, and that'll do it in the power play. So let's get 2 and 2 out here for everyone. Alrighty, and we'll just finish the period. Well, do a couple of minutes, 2 and 2. And we'll see what we want to do for the final minute. All right, so we're going to get 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. As the Bruins have stunned the Penguins with 3 goals here in the period. And DeMarco with it now. DeMarco is a 16, a 28. Is intercepted by Cashman. And DeMarco will head to the bench. Cashman with the puck for Boston, a 21, 31. He's plays this up. Physical 10, so we have 3, physical 10. They do have physical 10. So intercepted by Nick Beverly as Cashman is ridden off on the play. Beverly with the puck now. Oh, this is a partial breakaway for Beverly. Shot range of 11. Even if I bump this up a little bit, that's going to be a save. So a partial breakaway on a 66 for a defenseman. That's kind of how I do it. I still got my breakaways for the forwards. And I'm unclear what I want to do with that. If I just want to bump them up or if I want to give them an actual breakaway. But a 66 needs to be a special role. For defense, it's a partial breakaway. So I just increase their shot value by a few. But it's way out of range. So that's a shot and a save here as Beverly snuck down the wing. A 34 is going to be a face-off. So Nick Beverly sneaking down the wing, had a lane, and Brooks come out and challenged him. And he got the shot on the net. So it's going to be even face-off. Home left wing. Battleship Kelly is going to get a shot on the net. Another save by Brooks. A 15 is a 3, and it's picked up by Sanderson. What is going to skate it? Sanderson, 16. 28. He plays that into the corner. Kelly's going to get there first. Kelly, a 54 is a 32. Passes this around the board, so I get 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, and that's picked off by Marcotte, and that'll end the period. So, Bruins get 3 goals. Marcotte, Schmutz, and Busick. And they will take the lead 3-2 as we head into the final period. And O'Reilly was kind of berserk. Yeah. If all my years at the rink, have I seen a young talent that I thought would have a shot to go further? That's a good question. A lot of the kids that I do are small. The taller ones I can see going somewhere because they're taller and they have size. There's been a couple local guys that were really good, and they just didn't have their head on straight, and otherwise they might have gone somewhere. Let me just leave it at that. But they were, like, phenomenal, but they just couldn't get their stuff together. All right, so the Bruins, with 10 shots in that period, giving them 14, and they had 4 in range for 6, and the Penguins with 14 shots to get them to 20, and only 2 in range. So that's where we stand, shot to 20 to 14 for the Penguins. We did have Tom Barrasso that was in our state, and he was really good for what it's worth. All right, so let's take a look to see who we're going to put out here for lines right now. So we want to go line 1 on D, that's for sure. Boston line 1 and line 2 for the Penguins here as we try to even out some of the lines. So Boston 1 and 1, Penguins 2 and 1. Or maybe even 4 and 1. Yeah, we're going to start with 4. We need to get 4 some shifts in here because otherwise line 1 won't be seeing the ice later in the game. All right, so 1-1, 4-1, I said. Oh, and they actually agreed with me. Look at that. 1141. All right, so here we go. Esposito up against Apps again. And Apps, he's out there double shifting, so new period. And I got to do this again, 1141. All right, here we go. I screwed it up. That's all right. We're going to play it. All righty. Face off. +1. Let's roll again. Advantage left wing. So it's going to go over to Hank Nowak. 61 is a 28, and Hank's going to cough this one up to Kenny Hodge, who muscles him off the puck. Kenny Hodge. Oh, Kenny Hodge, an 11. He moves in. His shot range at 32, and that's going to be a save by Andy Brown. He'll steer this one into the corner. Can they get the clear? No, a 10. They won't clear that one there. And we said a 12 with a 25, which is highest shooting forward. If they can't clear it, they can't clear it. So it's going to go to Esposito, who's going to get a shot. Esposito fires. He's got a shot range of 26. That's still another save. And a 66 is a 1. That's picked up by the left D. And he's going to skate with it now. Keith says, for me, I didn't know Barrasso was 18 in the beginning. Yeah, he was in the NHL at 18. Played half the season for the Sabres at 18. He did quite well. Stakos, 13, 22. He's going to be intercepted by Esposito. Esposito coming the other way for Boston. Esposito, 3, going up against Stackhouse is going to be a 5. Soga, yeah. I mean, you're out there with Orr. He's going to get a shot on net. That shot will be a save, though. A 32 is a 26. Can they clear it with a 6? And, yeah, they do. So they'll clear it, and we'll get a face-off. So, 2 minutes gone, and the Bruins had the Penguins hemmed in right now. So they're going to go 2 and 3 for the Penguins, and Boston will go 3 and 2. So we'll take a look at Savard, Shepard, and Schmaltz. So we got 3, 2, and 2, 3. 3, 2, and 2, 3. There we go. All righty, and the face-off is going to be even. Home left wing, so Kelly with it now. A 63 for Kelly. That's a 6 going up against Schmaltz, and that'll be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's going to get the shot on the net. Battleship Kelly shoots this one. That'll be a save by Ross Brooks. A 52 is a 27. Can they clear it away? Yes, they will clear it away, so there's no shot on the play. And we'll have a face-off. Dun, 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 dun. Even on the draw. Home left D. Comes back to Durbano. Oh, P-Jet called for this. Durbano, 35. 36 is a 35, and let's check the roll here. Oh, no! We got a double minor plus a coincidental minor. So Durbano's going to get 4, and let's roll again here. Oh, another 66, and the goalie. So Durbano goes in, and him and Ross Brooks are roughing it up. And so here in the third period, goaltender Ross Brooks is going to pick up a minor, and Durbano's going to get a double minor. So how about that? So you called that. So Durbano goes in, and he mucks it up with the goaltender, and Boston will come out of this with a 2-minute power play. So this is going to be line 2 now for the Bruins, because we've already had line 1 on the power play. So Ross Brooks goes out. Somebody will have to serve that penalty. And so we're going to go lines 2 and lines 2 here. So we're just going to call this power play. So with 17 minutes to go here in the third period, Boston with a 3-2 lead, and they'll go on the man advantage. Here we go. Change that to a 4. And face-off, Sanderson out there, it's even. No, yeah, it's even, yep. Visitor right wing, so Cashman gets it. Oh, and Kelly's going to sit on the power play. We're not going to have him out there killing a penalty, picking up more. So Cashman gets it, a 23. That's a 22 on the man advantage, and he loses it to the center, but there's no center, so we got to roll again. A 26 is a 15. and a pass Arsog. So we're going to see if we can, we're going to roll again and see who's going to get the pass. So it's going to go to the highest shooter, which is Sanderson. 42, no, he's just going to make the pass, so it's not going to be a shot. So Sanderson has the puck. 64 is a 4. Shot on goal, tip in. Oh boy, that's not going to be a good thing at all. So it's going to go to second highest. So let's call it a 6 and a 1. And the shots goes wide. The clearing rating is 6. It's a 5. Shot on goal for the highest shooting forward. So the shot goes wide. It comes around the boards, and Sanderson gets it. And he's going to get another shot. So Sanderson shoots this one, and a 41. I just rolled another 41. That's another save, and Brown will turn this one aside, and he will cover up. So Brooks had enough, yeah. He's had enough of the chirping as Durbano come in from the point, yep. And Durbano gets 4 and Brooks with 2. So still a power play for Boston. Face off. We're going to roll again. Visitor center. Sanderson gets it. A 21 is a 31. Pass is a physical 12. 3. Yeah, he will make the pass. He will make this pass to Donnie Marcotte. Donnie Marcotte with it now. A 42 for Marcotte is a 3. Donnie Marcotte with a shot on net. He's got a shot range of 25, but I rolled too high. That's another save by maskless Andy Brown. A 32 comes around the boards to Edistran. Edistran, he's going to get a shot on the net. Edistran shoots this one, and that's going to be a save. 65 is a 35. It's going to be a rebound. So the rebound goes to the highest. And who's my highest? 8? Sanderson. Goes to Sanderson. And an 8 with a 4. Shot on goal +2. So Sanderson's going to get this shot on net +2. That's in range thanks to the +2. And turned aside by Brown again. Holy cow, another in-range chance for the Bruins, and Andy Brown, with the roll of 22, comes up with a huge save. Burrows skates away with it, and a 23 is a 22 short-handed, and he'll just fire this up to center. Sanderson knocks it down, and he comes back for the Bruins. A 35. Sanderson's going to get a shot on net, and another save by Brown. 35 is a 5, picked up by the right wing Stoughton. Time running out on the penalty. Blaine Stoughton with a 3. And he's going to get it up to center. It's going to be offside at the Bruins' blue line. And we got a whistle here. So the penalty's up. Teams are back to full strength. And the Bruins going to go 1-1 now. And 2-2 for the Penguins. So 15 minutes to go here in Pittsburgh. Boston coming into town, taking on Andy Brown and the Penguins. Alrighty, so we got 1-1 and 2-2. 1-1 and 2-2. Here we go. So Shock out here for the faceoff, so it's even. Visitor right wing. Kenny Hodge gets it. Kenny Hodge is going to get a shot on net. Kenny Hodge dancing in. Hodge turned aside by Andy Brown again. Another in-range chance, and Andy Brown comes up big on Kenny Hodge as he walked around the Penguins' defense. And skating with it now is Kelly. 16 is a 36, and and we got a fight. Kelly is going at it with the second highest major over here. And it's Hodge. So Kelly and Hodge go at it, and they'll be going off for fighting. So Kelly and Hodge pick up fighting majors, so each team will be skating a man down. How about that? Alrighty, so let me get my notes here. So at 5:40, Hodge and Battleship Kelly is some bad blood going on now. 5:40. So Kelly and Hodge, 5 minutes each for fighting. So that's going to screw up my lines for 5 minutes. So they'll be back at the 9-minute mark. Alrighty, so here we go. Face off at center ice. We're still going to be skating 5-on-5 after the penalty. And here we go. Even on the draw. Visitor center. Esposito. Esposito with a breakaway. Esposito coming in, but he can't get it on net. And it's turned aside by Andy Brown. And a 26 is a 39. And, oh boy, we got a penalty. And that's going to be a penalty on Andy Brown, as apparently he chopped Phil Esposito as he came in after he took the shot. Brown covered it up and gave Esposito a whack. And so Boston will go on another power play here. So this comes at 6:13. And both goalies now picking up penalties in this one. How about that? How about that? Who said that? That was the baseball guy, right? How about that? Alrighty, so line 1 will come back out here for the power play. Who's going to sit? McDonald's going to sit. So somebody will serve the penalty for Brown. And it's going to be a power play here with 13:30 to go here in the third. Boston up by a goal, and they'll take the power play. Here we go. All right, so the face-off is +1. Advantage right wing, so Pronovo gets it. A 55. Well, here's my power play again. A 55 is the one. He's going to get a shorthanded chance here. His shot is a save by Ross Brooks. And the 31 is a 3, and it's taken by Esposito. So Esposito now comes the other way. Boston on the power play. A 35 is a 2. That's going to be a shot save out of range. A 45 is a 21, and it's picked up by Esposito. Esposito with it again. He's spinning in the zone. A 3, he's going to get a shot on net. Another save by Andy Brown. A 36 is going to be a rebound, and it's going to go to the second highest with a 5. Rebound, so it's going to be, we'll get it to Orr. We'll let Orr take a shot. So the puck bounces to Orr, an 8-5 on the rebound. Is shot on goal +4. Orr shoots this one, saved by Brown as Orr cranked this one from the point, and it's picked up by the left wing Apps. Still Apps skating with it, short-handed. A 64 is a 6, and he'll get it out to center, and that's when we'll get our whistle, and the penalty ends. So they kill off the penalty to Brown, and now we're playing here. So we're going to go lines 1 and 2 for Boston, and then 2 and 1 for the Penguins. 11 and a half to go here. Well, the first period is kind of flying by. Now we've had some actions kind of slowed up a little bit, it feels like. Either that or I'm just getting tired. Frenchie comes by. How about that? That was Mel Allen, you're right. Yep. Is that the same Durbano that ripped Bobby Hull's hairpiece off? Yep. Yeah. Funny time. Didn't he say he was sorry and Bobby says, oh, geez, I needed a new one anyway? Is that how the story went? All right, so we got 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, and here we go. So we have a face-off even. Home center, Shock. Ron Shock, a 42. Let's get this out of the way. A 42 is a 6 going up against the left D. That'll remain a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. So they got a 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get the shot on net. It's out of range, so Brooks will make the save. A 25. Can they clear it? And yeah, they will clear it away, and Brooks will cover it up. So we got a face-off now, even in the Boston zone. Home left wing, so Arneson gets it. A 41 is a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. This is going to be blocked, and it's going to deflect over here to Busick. Busick skating with it for Boston. The 54 is a 32. Do they have a physical 14 out there? They get 5, 8, 9, 10. No, they don't. So he's going to make a pass to Esposito. Esposito, a no-time roll. A 24 is a 9. That shot's going to be blocked. It deflects to Arneson. Another no-time roll. Arneson, a 51 is a 2 going up against Busick. That's a 2 remains a 2. It's just going to be a shot on goal. Uh-oh, this is in range. Arneson picks up the puck. Comes down the wing. He gets around Dallas Smith. Shoots this one and save. Ross Brooks comes up with a big stop here. He gave up his first 2 goals on in-range chances, but he stopped 3 in a row, and the puck goes to Esposito. Esposito for Boston. 6 going up against the right D. That's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. And that shot is going to be blocked and goes into the crowd for the faceoff. So we're halfway through the period, folks. Bruins clinging to a 3-2 lead here in Pittsburgh. All right, here we go. Heading down the home stretch. Face-off is even. Home center. Shock gets it. A 15 is a 2. He's going to get a shot on goal. This is going to be in range. Holy cow. 2 in-range chances in a row. And Ross Brooks will make another spectacular save. As Ron Shock split the D, and Brooks got the pad down. And now we got a line change coming up. So lines 1 and 2 will come out for the Penguins here at the Civic Center. And Boston rolling out line 4. Ooh, a gutsy call here, but that's going to be line 3 over here because O'Reilly has to come out. He's not out of the box yet. Like, that fight was 14 minutes, so he's got 30 seconds left on the fight. Orr will come out, though, and so it's going to be 4 and 1, and then 1 and 2. So the Penguins with the advantage here, and they've scored a goal like this. All righty, so Edestran with the puck. 46 for Edestran is a 43, and possible bench minor has got a neutral zone face-off. So let's roll no bench minor and no bench minor. So it's just going to be a face-off at center, and Vadnais will come out. All right, so now the men are out of the box. So Hodge comes out. So Hodge will come back to the front. And so what do we have? 4 and 1. Yeah, no, that's going to be fine. So Hodge will come back to the front. And Kelly goes back to line 2, I think he was. Or 3, I forget. I think he was 3. All right, so it's going to be 1 and 2 and 4 and 1. Yep, okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. So we got a face-off here. +1 for the Penguins. Disadvantage right wing. O'Reilly gets it. O'Reilly, a 33. O'Reilly, a shot on net, and that is in range. Holy cow, O'Reilly muscling his way in. Fires this one, but an 11. That's an easy stop for Andy Brown. O'Reilly got that one on the net, and Brown comes up again with another in-range save. But time ticking away here on the Penguins at 29, and this is going to be a giveaway as they dump it into the corner, and Vadnais has it. Vadnais, a 33 coming the other way, and we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. And we'll make some line changes. So lines 3 and 1 will come out for the home team. Again, all good face-off people here. They're all 3s for the Penguins. So 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 over here for the Boston Bruins. What did I say, 2 and 3? And face-off here at center. All righty, so we got even on the face-off. And we said 2 and 3 and 3 and 1. 2 and 3 and 3 and 1. All right, here we go. Face off, even. Home center. This is going to be Ron Lalonde. A 42 is a 21, and that's going to be intercepted by Donnie Marcotte. Marcotte, a 34. That's going to be a 31. Is it physical 10 out here? They have, yeah, it is physical 10. So he's going to lose this puck as it goes into the corner to Ron Stackhouse. Stackhouse, a 23. A 22, his long pass up is knocked down by Sanderson. Sanderson with it now, a 46. A 45 is pretty terrible. I got to figure out what that is. And we're going to get a possible bench minor, and it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. So let's roll here. No bench minor, and the face-off will come to center ice, and we'll make another line change. So line 1 comes out here for the Penguins. A well-rested line 1. And line 3 on the defense. So we'll see Durbano out here again. As he's got 4 minutes in penalties in this one. And for Boston, they're going to go 1 and 1. And hopefully they don't tire everybody out with 5.5 to play. So we got a face-off at center, and it's going to be even. Alrighty? Even on the draw. So I need to go 1 and 1, and then 1 and 3. And here we go. +1. Home left wing, so it's going to be McDonald with it now. Uh-oh, a 29. Intercepted by Vadnais. He dumped it into the corner. Vadnais with it now. A 22. Vadnais coming the other way. He's going to get a shot on net. He's only got a shot of 16. His long shot easily turned aside by Brown. 39. And defensive zone faceoff. And Brown almost picked up another penalty. Andy Brown came oh so close. 2-7 for the faceoff and 8-12 for the penalty. So Andy Brown is a little rambunctious here. I know he doesn't have a mask on, but you can still take penalties. Face off in the Pittsburgh zone. 4.5 to go. We're thinking about bumping up Pittsburgh to a 3 on the forecheck. So we're going to get this face off, then we'll bump them up. +1 for the Penguins. Advantage lefty, so Durbano gets it, a 22. He's going to get a shot on net. A shot range of 15 is going to be a save by Brooks. 6, and Brooks will hang on for the face-off. All right, so we will bump up Pittsburgh to a 3 offense now, and Boston will play a 1 offense. It just means some possible for scoring chances for the other team. All right, so 4 minutes to play. Penguins going to try to ramp it up here. They get a +1 on the face-off. Disadvantage center, so Esposito gets it. A 25 is a 1. Esposito's going to skate with it. Esposito coming in 3-on-2. Esposito drives this one, and Brown will make the save, and it's picked up by the lefty. Durbano with it now, and now we need to make some line changes here. So, let's go 2 and 2, and then we'll finish up 1 and 1 for everybody. How about that? Just to make it fair. So Durbano has to finish the play. So we'll go 2 and 2, and then 1 and 1 to finish it out. I think that would be fair. All right, so Durbano has to finish the play, and a 34 for him is a 35, and we got a 2-minute penalty here. And a 53 is a minor. So with 3 minutes to go, Durbano takes another penalty. Ill-advised at this point, 16:38, and Durbano goes. So he couldn't just get off the ice. He had to start some crap. And now Pittsburgh is going to be shorthanded here in the crucial stages of the period. So we're going to have we're going to have Stoughton sit. So we're going to have Arneson and Schock on the power play. So now we can technically come back to 1, actually, because we're alternating power play. So we can come back to 1 now for Boston and 1 for these guys here. So let's see who's going to sit now. McDonald's going to sit. Pronovo's got a lot of 30s. You want a lot of 30s. All right, so we have the face-off now. Power play Boston late in this one. Not a good penalty to take for Durbano. As sweet as Jeff comes by. Jeff, thanks for coming by. Good to see you in the Discord. I didn't get much chance to talk to you today in Discord. I was in bed until I had to go to work. But I usually lay in bed at night and I'll chat with people. So hopefully I'll see you over there later. But thanks for coming by tonight. All right, here we go. So we have a face-off at center ice, and it's a +1. And Buzik's going to get it on the power play. A 44 is a 1. Buzik's going to get a shot on net. This is in range as the Bruins set up the man advantage. Buzik shoots. Saved by Andy Brown. And it's picked up by the left wing. So Boston on the man advantage. Moving that puck around. Buzik with a shot, but Brown again with another save. Skating with it now is Apps. A 13 is a 7. And shorthanded, he's going to get out the center, and he'll get a face-off. Off the draw. Apps is going to get it. 34 is a 31 shorthanded. Physical 8, no. They're going to lose the puck to Esposito. A no-time roll for Esposito. A 15. Esposito's shot on net. That's going to be another save by Brown. A 46 is a 43. And let's see what happens over here on the 43. Save, and he's going to tie it up for the face-off. So, 1.5 to go in this one. 30 seconds left on the power play. It's going to be a face-off in the Pittsburgh zone. +1 for the Penguins. Disadvantage left D. Comes back to Vadnais at the point. Uh-oh. 65 is a 36, and we got another fight. Vadnais is going at it with Stackhouse. Vadnais and Stackhouse battling against the boards, throwing the blows, and they will go to the box. 18:57, the time of these penalties. And we have another Donnybrook as Vadnais goes with Ron Stackhouse. So 18:57. Some more fights in this one. I need to do the fight mini game, and maybe I'll bring that over from Hockey Blast. That was kind of fun to roll to see who wins. I think I will. I think I'll bring that out so we can roll that. All right, so the penalty's up. We're going to pull the goalie. All righty. So the goalie is out. Extra skater is on for the Penguins. All righty. We got a face-off here at center ice. Vadnais has to come out. Andy Brown heads to the bench. A minute to go. And we're going to bring out... Oh, boy. Shock. Arneson. So he's got a 21. They're all kind of the same. Not this guy. We're going to bring out Arneson. He's going to be our extra man. Alrighty. So Arneson's the extra man. Face off at center. Empty net at the other end. I need to make my notes because I always forget about the empty nets there. So we're going to read from the chart. And, okay. I think I kind of have it here. Alrighty. Here we go. So let's go with the face off. +1. Here we go. Esposito's going to get it. A 64 is a 3. Going up against the right wing. And it's going to be a 5. Shot on goal, block +1. Oh, yes, they will block it. And it deflects over to Stackhouse. So a big block here. Stackhouse skating with it now. A no time roll. A 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a penalty. A penalty on Stackhouse, and as it's touched up, that'll do the game. So, Stackhouse, some pushing and shoving here at the end. At 19:41, we're going to call that penalty. Oh, no, Stackhouse can't be out there. Oh, I might have messed up. Hang on a sec. What did I roll? I rolled a 33. Oh, hang on. I think I screwed it up. He's supposed to be in the box, right? So I rolled a 33 somewhere on my card here. So I rolled a 36, and it's still a 33. So Beverly's going to go. So Beverly gets the penalty at 19:41, and that'll end the game. So that wraps it up in Pittsburgh. Andy Brown and the maskless wonder loses this one. Let's get our final numbers in this one, shall we? So for Boston, they finished with 32 shots on net, so they had 18 shots in that third period. So they had 4, 10, and then 18, and they finished with 4 in range. So their totals were 32 shots and 10 in range. And for Pittsburgh, they finished with 26 shots. So they only had 6 shots in that third period, and they got 2 in range. So they finished with 26 and 6. So Boston with the no scoring in that third period, so Boston wins 3-2. And let me see, our 3 stars of the game. Let me see, star number 1. Star number 1 will be Johnny Busick with a game-winning goal. Star number 2, Sil Apps with a goal and assist. And star number 3, Darryl Edestrand with a pair of assists. And those are my 3 stars, Busick, Apps, and Edestrand. And that is that, folks. So let me come back over here, back to Studio B. And, yeah, that was fun. I thought it was fun. I'm dying to play some Apple hockey. Banged that out pretty quick tonight, considering. And, yeah, thanks for everybody coming by. So I'm going to go and get myself in bed and get ready for the doctor in the morning and see if we can find out what's going on with me and get me some medicine so I'll feel better this week. I got a busy week coming up here again. So I'm Dave. So again, the final score, it's Boston 3, Pittsburgh 2. Andy Brown in the net, the maskless goalie for the Penguins here in 73-74. It's fun playing that. He actually played quite well. He made what did I say he made? 29 saves, all without a mask. Good for him. Good for him. So that was pretty good. Yes, thank you, Barbara. I am going to try to feel better. I'm going to go curl up in bed with the dog. Maybe I'll make a little decaf coffee and curl up in bed and see how that goes. But thanks for everybody coming by and putting up with the hockey here. This has kind of been therapy for me, as I haven't felt good. And coming down here and banging out a game of hockey with Bobby Orr is always good therapy for me. So, alrighty. Hey, I'm Dave from Studio B, and we played some Apple hockey tonight and had some fun.